Falling in Reverse. I'm Not a Vampire Revamped, man. We're back on Falling in Reverse. How long haven't we done a Falling in Reverse track? And he's just dropped an absolutely brand new one. Do we need the tape? Do we need the tape? These earphones are pretty tight around my head. Let's see how we go. Anyway, what's happening, QCUMBER squad? Right, man, Falling in Reverse. Ronnie Radke has dropped another one with the video. As you guys know, Ronnie Radke's videos are insane. He's got like this insane attention to detail. It's almost OCD level, which I really love about his videos. And this is Revamped. It's kind of like the one that he redid, The Drug in Me Is You, reimagined. That was absolutely sensational. I preferred the reimagined one to the original, as so did many people. Let's see this one. Funny enough, I don't think I've ever done I'm Not a Vampire, the original. If there is an original, I'm pretty sure if it's revamped, there's an original. But anyway, Falling in Reverse, I'm Not a Vampire, revamped, let's rock and roll. Told you, man, he's already into some cinematic fucking madness. This dude's videos are something absolutely insane. Hey, on the piano again? Yo.
Well, I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one.
Yo.
Sometimes
He looks like that guy from, what's his name? Twilight. Not the glittery funny dude that's in love with that other chick. It's one of like the vampire members, like the lords, the big lords that come back and fight him. He looks like one of those guys. You know what I mean? Super awesome. Again, man, the detail in this man's voice is something crazy.
sometimes I sleep all day, 'cause I hate the sun. My hands are always shaking, body's always aching, and the dark is when I feed. Well, I can lure any woman that I want to in my bed with me, and whiskey seems to be my holy water. And mothers better lock your doors and hide your daughters, 'cause I'm insane. I can feel it in my bones.
I love this vibe. This for me is absolutely insane. I love it when he does these reimagined things. I much prefer this type of vibe from Ronnie Radke. Or this guy's so versatile. I mean, he can rap in tracks. He's got so many different varieties and different varieties of styles and things like that, which I absolutely love. I've done so many reactions to his, right? When he goes super manic, when he goes super calm, when he does this kind of thing, this kind of playing on a piano and just his voice just accentuating those piano keys is crazy. I love Ronnie when he's doing this type of stuff. And I love that the meaning to the song as well, right? Where he says like it looks like whiskey is the only thing that sort of, you know, that he drinks to sort of becomes like his holy water essentially. So and it's almost tying it into like your own personal insecurities, who you are, what you think of yourself, introspection into yourself, right? Thinking of yourself as the monster in society, but kind of like I'm not a vampire, but sometimes I feel like one. I really like that.
I'm insane. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? For goodness sakes,
Yo.
where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all.
I love that Hans Zimmer orchestra vibe, and it's almost got like a bit of a chanty vibe to it as well. But that's Hans Zimmer. That's that drop. It's that crescendo, that da da da, where he's like starting to. It's like a roller coaster. Like literally, he's building you up, taking you up, and dropping you. Which I always reference that kind of thing because it's my favorite type of sort of like. Composition of music is that take me on a journey, right? And Ronnie Radke always does that. He always takes you on the journey with his music, specifically with that The Drug in Me is Reimagined as well. Like he took you in, and you always feel like you're on a roller coaster, and then he takes you to a point where you lose your breath. He drops you and you lose your breath, and that was the very end of Reimagined. Absolutely beautiful, and the way he started, the way he went into that, da da, the intensity already is insane. That hi, my name is Ronnie, I'm an addict, right? Which is very, very cool, which is tied in. I'm an addict to the blood, I'm an addict to the drugs, essentially. So I told you, he's tying in this vampire character to his own personal life, which I think is absolutely awesome. I told you, man, this man's detail in music is absolutely, it's psychotic. It's actually psychotic at how good he goes into the detail of the video, the detail of his vocals, the detail of the instrumentation. And specifically lately, his latest stuff has been on a psychotic level of quality.
Miss Ronnie, I'm an addict, and Daddy should have never raised me on Black Sabbath. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? For goodness sakes, where is my self-control?
See, for goodness sake, where is my self-control? Right, again, can also tie in and very relatable to anybody's lives. You lose the most beautiful things in life. You lose the people you love most. They walk out the door because you can't actually have a little bit of self-control. You can't, and the problem is that those vices are what kind of keep you sane, they kind of keep you alive. And the problem is that once you set yourself in that domain, when you set yourself in those vices and say, okay, no, this is what makes me feel good, you tend to sort of like block yourself out from the rest of the world, the real beauty of the world. The people who do love you, the people who do care for you, you tend to look at them as the enemies. They are the ones that are consistently trying to look at faults from you. And you no longer take it as feedback. And this is the problem with a lot of people, is they don't take any sort of criticism, specifically when they're going through a hard time, any criticism that comes their way, they take it as a personal attack on their character, when they should never do that. They should take it as feedback. Like, look at it from like a corporate sense. If you're not happy with my service, please fill out my survey, and then we get that feedback and we'll correct it. And that's how you should be looking at things when people give you that sort of feedback. They're not trying to attack you in terms of your character. They're saying that what they're trying to do is give you the feedback on what they don't like that you're doing. It's those things that you do. It's not who you are as a person. But a lot of people tend to internalize that and take it as, this is who I am as a person. I'm not worth it. I'm an arsehole. I'm a dick. I'm a that. And they kind of like sort of bury themselves in that little hole and almost get comfortable with that. It's not. If people can literally just say, okay, well, firstly, understand that you've got vulnerability, and that vulnerability is very powerful. And once you tap into that and somebody gives you feedback saying, I don't like what you did. I don't like that. This hurt me. You don't take it as a personal attack. You take it as, this is feedback. How do I change that? I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with a thing, is that once you start getting into those vices, you sort of lose yourself. You lose the real world, which is brilliant. I love what he's doing.
Where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost. When will you mortals believe? I just want the world to believe. Lost at the sight of your blood. I swear to God, I hear no thought.
That chant, I already told you from the beginning, it kind of felt like that was the whole, that Hans Zimmer type build-up, essentially, and that's like very Gregorians. I don't know if anybody listened to, a lot of people should know the Gregorians. I love the Gregorians at one stage, that whole chanting vibe, the chanting monks, loved it. Were they monks, really? I don't know, but anyway, they were just the Gregorians, right? And this is kind of playing into that exact same thing, which I absolutely love. But you do know that Ronnie Radke is probably going to go absolutely tilt, right? He's already building up to it. Let's go.
So God bless all of you now.
Look at that vocal range, man. Just that God bless all of you now. Like the way that fucking raspiness as well in his voice is mad.
All of you now. 'Cause I'm going straight to hell. And I'm taking you down with me. Because you know damn well.
Man, the power in that, man. Oh, shit. Man, that reminds me of that Dexter scene. I think it was season 4, where his wife gets killed by the Trinity Killer. I think she killed herself, though.
So I sharpen my teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe.
I sharpen my teeth because I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin, because I know that's the only thing that's real, right? So hurting you or drawing your blood kind of gives me life, and I give you life by doing that. That whole scheme of actually playing that into the whole vampire thing is absolutely brilliant, because of how it also ties into life with the person that you love the most, right? I've always said this before, is I've always said that the way we are as human beings is somebody else cuts us and then we bleed in the ones we love. You know, and I kind of feel like he's playing into that, right? I love the fact that you feel my pain. I love the fact that you get hurt by me, because I find comfort in that. And the way he's tied that into the vampire is absolutely amazing.
Skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood? You better drive that fucking stake right down my heart and try and run, motherfucker. I'm a vampire.
The amount of passion this dude is exuding in this is absolutely insane. But we know it's Ronnie. It's Ronnie Radke, man. This dude, when he screams, man, he screams with so much power. It hits you straight in the chest. Reminds me of Tyler Joseph. When Tyler Joseph screams, he takes your heart and he squeezes on it, because that's how much power there is in that scream. It's real. It's raw. You know what I mean? love that line as well. If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all hope, right? Because my place, my space, everything here, anything that involves me, there's no hope to this life. I love that. It's very cool. Everything dies with him. Everything dies with him. Himself and all that he loves. In loving memory of Derek Jones, man. R.I.P. Derek Jones, man. I remember he passed away last year, I think it was. Yeah, man, very, very sad. But the production quality, the production value in all of this man's work is incredible. The production value in this, I felt like I was watching a movie. Like I literally felt like this was like a movie. This was the production quality in Ronnie's shit is just mind-blowing. I'd say in terms of like videography, the cinematography, the graphics, the work, the psychotic attention to detail, I honestly believe that he's probably the best in the business. From a music video standpoint, because man, his videos are just mind-blowing. His production quality is mind-blowing. His ability to make you literally get so engrossed in it is just 10 out of 10, man. This was absolutely sensational, guys. You let me know what you think down below. I haven't heard the original of this, but man, this was absolutely insane. R.I.P. Derek Jones, man. I love you all, man. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.